Good morning. Rather like yesterday, we're starting off on a cloudy, misty, foggy note. The brightest skies today will be out towards the west, and like yesterday, some of that cloud will stick for much of the day. I'll have all the details throughout this morning's programme. Good morning both. Yes, it is. Good morning to you too. It's chilly, particularly so where we've got some clear skies in the west. Here we've got some frost, but for many of us, we're starting off on a cloudy note with some fog. Some of that's dense. Visibility is poor, down to 100 to 200 metres in the southeast and also parts of Scotland. And some of us will see some sunshine today. Now you can see where we've got this extensive cloud mist and fog, so some dampness in the air. But out towards the west, for example, in Altnahara and the Highlands, currently under clear skies, it's -6. But this is where we'll see some sunshine across parts of Wales. Extensive cloud at the moment across Northern Ireland, but that should break up. You too should see some sunshine, and it should improve across southern and southeastern England and parts of the Midlands. But this is where we've got this stubborn cloud. Not much in the way of wind to move it around, and along the North Sea coastline as well, we've got sea fog lapping on shore. Temperatures under all of that cloud, we're looking at 5, 6, maybe 7. But generally speaking, if you're in the sunshine, we're looking at temperatures that bit higher, up to 14 degrees. Now, as we head on through this evening and overnight, we'll start to see a few showers coming in across the Isles of Scilly, into Cornwall as well. And then once again, we've got a lot of low cloud, extensive mist and fog. Some breaks out towards the west. This is where we'll see the lowest temperatures and once again, some frost. I'll have a longer forecast in about half an hour with more details. But for now, back to Dan and Lou.
Yeah.
Good morning both. Good morning to you too. It is a cold start to the day. Depending on where you are, if you've got a lot of cloud around, as you'll see in just a second, it's not as cold as where we have the breaks. So this morning, a lot of cloud actually. It's a grey start, a foggy start. There's some poor visibility, particularly so across southeast England and parts of Scotland. But where we've got the clear skies, there will be some sunshine. Now, where we've got the clear skies, as I mentioned, is where the temperatures are lowest. So in the Highlands in Altnahara, currently it's -6. In Manchester, under clearer skies, it's freezing. Same for North Wales, Rhyl. Suffolk, Bury St Edmunds, 4 degrees. You're under the cloud, Luchers and Fife under the cloud, and London under the cloud, so 5 degrees here. So a real contrast in the temperatures. High pressure's in charge of our weather. It's drifted into the North Sea, not much in the way of isobars in the chart, so it's not very windy, so there's nothing to move this cloud along. So cloudy, foggy, damp start to the day, away from the north and the west, where we are looking at some sunshine. But as we go through the day, it should improve across southern counties and also parts of the Midlands, Wales, and where we've got extensive cloud at the moment across Northern Ireland. You should also see some breaks, as we should in Scotland, but it will stick across parts of the Midlands, eastern parts of England, and also parts of eastern Scotland, with some har and also some fret. Now, these are the sustained wind speeds. As you can see, nothing really to move this along. And we're looking at temperatures in the cloud, 5, 6s, maybe a 7. But in the sunshine, we could get up to 14 degrees. And as we head towards the end of the afternoon, we've got a system coming in from the southwest, which will start to introduce some showers. Now, as we head through the evening and overnight, once again, we'll see a return to the extensive low clouds, some mist and some fog. Those showers are romping in across the Isles of Scilly, the Channel Islands, the southwest, and also Wales. And it's going to be another cold night, particularly where the cloud does break. Here we will see a touch of frost. So tomorrow, this is the weather system bringing in the showers later today and into tonight. It will drift a little bit further northwards and eastwards, and some of those showers could well prove to be heavy and also thundery. Look at the extensive cloud that we've got though, and again, remember there'll be some mist and some fog embedded in this. There'll be some drizzle coming out of it as well. A few breaks are likely. Here we'll see some sunshine, and as the showers move through, that should break up some of the cloud as well. So in parts of the south, we should also see some sunshine coming through. And if that happens, we could get temperatures 11 to 14. But generally, look at this, 5, 6s and 7s. Roughly speaking, temperatures at this time, if you're in the north, should be around about 8, and in the south, around about 10. And then as we head towards the end of the week, it is going to turn colder than we've been used to for quite a while, both by day and by night. Lou and Dan.
Again, Carol.
Good morning. Some of us are starting off with clear skies, particularly in the north and the west, so you'll have some sunshine after a frosty start. The rest of us have a lot of low cloud, mist and fog, which should lift from the south, but it will linger in some central and eastern areas. I'll have all the details later in the programme. It is. Good morning, everybody. And as you rightly say, Lou, it's looking moody. There's a lot of low cloud around and it is a cold start. But in other parts of the country, we've had clear skies through the course of the night. For example, in the Highlands, in Altnahara, which isn't here, then -6 is the temperature at the moment. Loch Carron looking resplendent though. Now there is a lot of low cloud. There's a lot of mist. There's a lot of fog around as well. And some of that will linger through the day. But where we've got the clear skies at the moment, and the frost actually, is where we will see some sunshine. So that's across northern and western areas. But you can see, taking a closer look at just where we've got all this low cloud across southern counties of England, in through the Midlands, East Wales, East Anglia, heading up through Lincolnshire and Yorkshire. West Wales and northwest England seeing some clear skies, a lot of cloud in Northern Ireland, a lot of clear skies in Scotland, but we do have all of this har coming in from the North Sea, and that's likely to be the story today. We've also got sea fret coming in across the east coast of England. Improve across southern counties and also the South Midlands as we go through the day with some sunshine coming through, and in any sunshine we're looking at highs of 14. The cloud should also thin and break across Northern Ireland. You've got highs of 7, but if you're stuck under all this low cloud and murky conditions, we're looking at 5 or 6 at best. In half an hour I'll take you through the rest of the week. But for now, back to Lou and Dan. Gorgeous, whether he's got short hair or long hair. And as Lou, you said, we can't go to the hairdresser, so we're stuck with what we've got just now. It's a bit like the weather, actually. It's kind of stuck in the same mode that it was yesterday. Now, yesterday, Portmaddock in Wales reached 15 degrees. Today, somewhere could reach 15 in the sunshine. But if you were stuck under the low cloud, mist and fog, the temperature could only get up to about 4, maybe 6 at best. So a real contrast in those temperatures. We're starting off with some clear skies across the north and the west of the UK, some frost. Here we'll have sunshine from the word go, but you can see the extent of the low cloud, mist and fog. Visibility in parts of East Anglia and Kent is between 100 and 200 metres at the moment, but it will improve in the south and the South Midlands as we go through the day with some sunshine coming through, so the temperatures will shoot up. But you can see across parts of the Midlands, eastern England and parts of eastern Scotland, we're going to hang on to the low cloud and also some sea fog. After a lot of cloud and mist in Northern Ireland this morning, we should see some breaks and some sunshine coming through, and sunny across much of Scotland away from the east coast, Wales and the southwest. Now these are our temperatures under the low cloud and any fog that remains. We're looking at about 4 to maybe 6, but in any sunshine we could hit 13 to 15, particularly in southern areas. Now through this evening, watch how these showers come up across the southwest of England, the Isles of Scilly into the Channel Islands, and once again we see a return to extensive cloud, mist and fog. Where that breaks, it's going to be cold enough just for a touch of frost, but whichever way you look at it, it's going to be a cold night anyway. And that leads us into tomorrow. Here's our weather front, which will be moving northwards and eastwards, taking its showery outbreaks of rain with it as it does so. And if anything, tomorrow is actually looking cloudier than today, more widely. Yes, there will be some breaks across northwest Scotland, parts of Wales and the south. And as these showers come in, some of which will be heavy and potentially thundery, they should clear some of that cloud. And that means that temperatures once again will be higher where we've got that sunshine in the south. We could get up to 14, but under the cloud, 4 to about 8 degrees. Now, as we head from Wednesday into the end of the week, a new area of high pressure develops. It's developing over Iceland, slipping across us. The air around it's coming from a northward or northeasterly direction, so that is a colder direction for us as well. So on Thursday, any showery outbreaks of rain in the southeast will clear. Then we're going to be left with a fair bit of cloud around, colder as well. And on Friday, something a bit brighter, but not the temperatures. From 15 degrees, we're going all the way back down to between 6 and 8, and it's going to carry on like that right the way through the weekend as well. So keep your coats out. Don't put them away just yet. Dan. Good morning. Over the next few nights, we're going to see extensive clouds, some mist and some fog, some of which will stick by day, but western and southern areas seeing some sunshine. It's going to turn colder, and this weekend, some of us may just see a return to some snow. I'll have more details later in the programme. It's certainly is this morning, Lou. Yes, good morning, everybody. It's cold. There's a lot of low cloud around, some dense fog in parts. But in the west, we've had some brighter skies, some clear skies, the sun coming up now, and it's cold and frosty, as you can see from this lovely Weather Watchers picture sent in from Congleton in East Cheshire. But there is a lot of low clouds, some dense fog, particularly across East Anglia and the southeast. Now, as we go through the course of this morning, we'll hang on to a lot of that, but gradually through the day, it will start to improve across southern areas, in through the South Midlands, but already the southwest, Wales, northwest England and Scotland seeing that sunshine. Extensive cloud across Northern Ireland should break as we go through the day, but we'll hang on to some har across the east coast of Scotland and some fret across the east coast of England. And you can see where the cloud is going to linger with not much in the way of wind to shift it. Well, it'll be with you for much of the day. And if you're stuck under this area of cloud, temperatures will be roughly between 4 and 6 degrees. But in any sunshine, we get up to 13, 14, maybe 15. Now, through this evening and overnight, we see a return to extensive cloud, fog and mist. And at the same time, we've got showers coming up from the southwest across the Isles of Scilly, the Channel Islands and also Cornwall. One or two of them could clip Wales as well. Where we hang on to some clear skies, there'll be a touch of frost, but whichever way you look at it, it's going to be another cold night in prospect with overnight lows between -1 and in the southwest where we've got the cloud in the showers, +7 or 8. I'll have a longer, more detailed forecast in half an hour, but for now, back to Lou and Dan.
I just want to...
Yeah, absolutely. I've already had 3 or 4 this morning. Big ones as well. Can't do without it. Good morning, everybody. Yesterday, the top temperature in the land was in Wales. Portmadog hit 15 degrees. We could hit that again today. But if you were stuck under a lot of low cloud, mist and fog, the temperature was only 4. And today, we're also looking at between 4 and 6 for the very same reason. There is a lot of and also Kent, but out towards the west we've got clearer skies. It's cold, it's frosty, but you'll have the sunshine from the word go. Now through the day it will improve across southern counties. Here too we'll see some sunshine. After the extensive cloud this morning in Northern Ireland, some holes will also develop in that cloud and we'll see some sunshine, but you can see where the cloud sticks with some sea fret and some har lapping on shore from the North Sea. These are the sustained wind speeds, nothing strong enough to really shift this. So as we go through the afternoon, these are our top temperatures. In the sunshine, 13 degrees. If you're stuck under the cloud, we're looking at 4 to about 6. Now through this evening and overnight, we start to see some showers coming in across the southwest of England. Very quickly the fog will reform. We're southwest where we've got the cloud in the showers, while temperatures are going to hold up, and we'll continue with those showers as we go through tomorrow. And that's because we've got a weather front here which is drifting a little bit further northwards and also eastwards, but hardly an isobar on the chart, so no wind to talk of. So a lot of cloud, some breaks in the west. There'll be more cloud around tomorrow than we're looking at today. And as these showers move across southwest England, Wales, across some southern counties, they too will help break up the clouds, so some sunshine will develop. And in that sunshine, we could hit 14 degrees somewhere in the south tomorrow. But once again, if you're stuck under all that cloud, temperatures will be depressed to between about 4 and 6. As we head through the latter part of the week, a new area of high pressure develops over Iceland and sinks south across the UK. The wind around it coming from a north or a northeasterly direction, which is cold, so you can see all the blues on the charts. So on Thursday, we'll have some showery outbreaks of rain to clear the southeast. Then generally it will be a cloudy day and a cold one. Widespread frost in the north overnight Thursday into Friday, but a brighter day on Friday, but still cold. And that cold theme remains through the weekend. And yes, you will hear this correctly when I tell you there is the chance on Sunday that some of us might just see some snow.
Oh, Carol.